Hey, it's Joe Pelletier, John Paul Joel, about ready to play the OC Fair with Zeppelin live, and then do a quick rig rundown. Okay, this is the rig for John Paul Jones and Led Zeppelin that I put together. It pretty much is everything he had. The only cheat here is there's no foot pedal, bass pedals, because I don't play them. I play left-hand bass. But let's start with the bass cabinets themselves. He played a pair of acoustic 360 heads with 361 cabinets with 18s, and I don't want to cart those around, and they're very big and they're very heavy. So what I did instead is I built fake heads. These are fake heads with LEDs and fake cabs that fold up and screw together. Let's fix this corner there. They screw together, and if you come in the back here, you will see it's empty, and there's a pair of Hartke 500 watt 15 bass amps, which are more than, oh my god, this thing sounds so great the way it is. So there you go. These things, this whole cabinet here unscrews in the middle, the top comes off, and then you fold up each side, and I can stick it on the roof of my car, or I can stick it, you know, inside a van or whatever the deal is. So it's very portable. For basses, these are two basses that I built. The jazz bass I call my Moab, the mother of all basses. It's the best bass I've ever made. It's a jazz bass with Tomastic flats, just like his 62, I think, 62 jazz bass. I put a Fender sticker on it, but there are very few parts that are Fender. I think the Fender pickup, you can see I've got here, it's actually, I call it a Funster bass, and it's a tribute to John Paul Jones. The body is Alder. I think it's Chinese made, but it's a very good company. Eden. Again, they're custom shop Fender pickups, and it's the greatest bass I've ever owned or played or built. All of those things with an ebony fingerboard. The Telly bass, he had a 53 or something that he stripped. I built this. It was I think it was a regular V-neck that I altered the headstock to match. The body is ash, which I stained, and it has a 1/4 pounder pickup in it, and it growls. It's awesome. It's very, very nice. Okay, and then keyboards. These are both the first time either one of these have been used in this form. This is a brand new, I call it Pelletier. It's a fake Mellotron with an Arturia 49 keyboard inside, which I had to move a lot of the keys up, remove a few, alter one at the bottom there, because a Mellotron for some reason has 35 keys, which is super weird. It's a correct looking plate, and even a couple of the knobs work depending on the software. All the software is off of Arturia and Mainstage, I think, for this particular gig. Oh, and the Rhodes pianos are Pianotech, Modart Pianotech. And then the Rhodes is not a Rhodes, it's a Casio Privia. I think it's a 200 series, 200R, 240R, 220R. With this top, originally, this is my first fake Rhodes. I had a gold top, and I've changed it to black because John Paul Jones was black. Tolexed the bottom case. Finally found some aluminum. It has all these ridges. This is correct for Fender. It has Fender logos. And it has this great hardware that I got from a local rebuilder, where the feet are solid aluminum, and I was able to cut them down so it's all the right size, because a Privia is a little taller than an actual Rhodes. So everything is at the correct size. And again, MIDI, it all runs into the little 2015 MacBook Air. And John Paul Jones used an old beat up piano bench, at least on some photos I've seen, so there it is. And then for bass, I finally have this DeCosimo 360 preamp, which is basically just like the acoustic 360 preamp. So I'm running into that. Key bass runs into that as well. And then for Heartbreaker with distorted and tremolo bass, I've got these two effects. And my other modern cheat is I'm running a wireless with no cable to the bass. Trying it. Yeah, we'll see. You know, John Paul Jones used all these old keyboards, and the thing about old keyboards is they're unreliable, they're large, they're heavy, and these are not. And these will do anything I ever want them to, but they look 100% correct. So that's the rig. There's the hall. We're gonna have a good show tonight. There you go.